welcome to Stress Test, the game where we test games with each other.
The game where we test games.
Sometimes we test our friends' games, and this is the first time we're actually doing that. This is how do you say your name?
Kappa Mikey.
Yes, hi everyone. I'm Kappa Mikey, founder and inventor of Hellfire Trading Company. I'm here with my good friends at Dead Set Media to show off this game I made in about 20 minutes. It's pretty terrible, but we'll suffer through it.
And we're not getting paid for this.
No.
Hey, as someone who's played the game a couple of times now, it's pretty good.
Can you explain the basics of what the game's about?
Why, sure. Hellfire Trading Company is about a company that trades hellfire. It's about buying and selling. No, actually, we're going to hell and we're going to fight things on behalf of rich benefactors. It's going to be pretty cool.
Cool. I guess we can introduce ourselves. I'm Dallas Welk. Next.
Really? That's it? All right, you're just doing that.
What do you want me to say? Okay, I'm Dallas Welk, and I am the leader of Dead Set Media.
I am A_Mac_0079, and I am the leader of Dead Set Media.
I'm Elk, and I am the immortal god king of Dead Set Media.
Well, shit.
Hi, I'm Kat. I'm just a fan favorite.
Oh, nice.
But no, I'm excited for this game. This will be my way to torment you and have it be spread to the public.
All right, and our setting is a Weird West setting, right?
Yes, so we're doing Weird West setting. Allow me to tell you of the situation we're going in to old number 13. You have all been recruited from one way or another to the Hellfire Trading Company, a company that goes through hell and back for their customers. Most often, you are involved in occult stuff, traveling to hell to get things, traveling to hell to stop things from coming to Earth, many, many reasons. Occasionally, though, something happens and you're needed for more home turf-based missions. And this is one of those missions. You are all the closest, so you're on duty. Something has been happening in the town of Whisper, and something has been coming out of the old number 13 mine. It's up to you to figure out what it is and try not to die.
Hell yeah, dude.
I got like a boner for Western shit, so that's great.
Yeah, for Western shit, not cowboys.
Yeah, I'll be honest, we couldn't really decide. It was either going to be this, cyberpunk catboys, gay Victorian vampires.
Yeah.
We had, the twink quest. That was going to be an interesting.
Yeah, Mikey knows his audience.
Yeah, no, it was going to be pretty good.
All of these sound really good.
Yes.
So I'm playing Clyde McBastardman. That's the name I went with. And McBastardman is a former sheriff. He still thinks he's the sheriff, though.
Just the sheriff of everything?
Just nearby town.
Okay.
He gets confused from time to time which town he's the sheriff of or used to be the sheriff of.
He's sheriff of everything within 10 feet of him at all times.
I mean, can you read the badge? It says sheriff.
It does
say sheriff.
just say sheriff.
It's spelled wrong, though.
It says Sheriff McBastardman.
People think it's novelty, but no, that's his real badge. That's his real last name.
How do we determine health?
Okay, well, so we're going to do dice pools first, and then that'll kind of give us our health. So just running down the list, when you make your character, you have 3 dice pools. Body, mind, and spirit. And pretty well obvious what the body and the mind represent. Spirit being anything that the other two don't. So magic shit, basically. Mind being mental shit, body being physical shit.
Got it.
So when creating your wrong system. When creating your character, you will start with 12 d8s to spend between all 3 pools, and then 4 d10s. As you can see, they're grouped up into little boxes here. To get a d10 to work in a pool, you have to have the 2 d8s above it. So first things first, place your stuff.
So I just removed all the d8s from my mind.
Sweet merciful Christ.
I think that's accurate. And I'm removing half from the spirit. So that's a total of 12, right? I got 3 sets of 4, yeah?
Why would you do this? Why would you do any of this? Now, there is one rule. You do have to have at least 1 dice in every pool. Well, 1 die.
Ah, fuck. Okay. All right. I'll put 1d8 in the mind. It comes from spirit.
Okay, very good.
I'm gonna be Miranda Sharpe.
A sharp shooter, perhaps?
A sharpshooter, a bounty hunter of sorts. She's like Annie Oakley, but don't say that. She'll get pissed. And I have the sight. Women in my family are all cursed with being able to see paranormal and have visions of terrible tragedies.
You receive a vision of Richard Nixon being elected. You have no idea who this is, but it's... Hey, you never said how far they're coming from, okay?
Hey, I mean, I was hoping I'd get some stupid with that, because I just said terrible tragedies. Very open-ended.
Hey, there's some good tragedies out there. I can't really name any off the top of my head, but I'm sure they're out there.
I put most of mine in spirit also. 7 D8s in spirit, 2 in mind, 3 in body. I guess I will read mine out. I am Bart Owens, deputy to the sheriff, to a sheriff, whichever sheriff I guess is closest. Kind of like this traveling sheriff. He probably will be my sheriff.
This is going to go poorly.
Proximity deputy, I see.
And he's stuck in a Groundhog-esque loop that lasts 5 years. Every 5 years, he restarts back 5 years before. He's been in the loop maybe 12 times.
So he's done this before.
Maybe. He might have went completely off script this time. He probably goes off script every time.
Okay. So this is all new to him.
Yep.
Interesting.
And, I am playing Salazar Pruitt, who is a snake oil salesman who's just trying to scam people, but he kind of has a natural talent for alchemy, and all of his shitty fake solutions end up actually helping people, much to his chagrin.
Neat. Alrighty. So we'll do health real fast because we've pretty much got those down. Health basically is 30 plus an additional 10 points for every die you have in your body pool.
Oh, I like this.
Yes.
Okay, mine is 70 out of 70.
Not bad.
So 10 for every body die,
Yes.
and then the base is 30.
Yes.
Wow, we
1,
don't have a lot
2,
of HP.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
People are
9,
fragile.
10, 11, 12.
Well, Adam's a tank.
So 150?
There you
Some
go.
of us are fragile, but some of us have clearly been drinking their laudanum.
It's, yes, clearly, the Ovaltine has been drank. All right. So we have that done. Next, we move on to traits. So traits are kind of whatever you want them to be in a sense, but rather defined. You get 2 to start with. Some of them you'll see have like a little D8 to D12.
Mm-hmm.
All your starting traits will start as a D8. These add to your dice pool, but they also add expertise and story shit. If you see something that you really want, but it just isn't there, let me know and I can make it up. That's the beauty of this system. I can just make up shit as we want to go. Like if Dallas had said, yes, my character has been through this, I would have been like, hey, let's make some sort of weird precognitive ability. Like he knows where everything is.
Oh, that's
That would have been cool.
Yeah, but too late now, so fuck off.
okay.
Well, damn. So, Mikey, will there be a place to download this? All these rules?
All these confusing rules.
Well, for right now, if you'd like to get these, unless Dallas wants to put like a share link when I have it done, for right now, the only way to get hold of these is to ask me nicely or join the Fetty Scum Patreon Discord.
Nice.
Oh, how convenient.
Hell yeah.
Can I have a trait be something like, I don't know, gullibility? Like I don't get scared too easily because I'm kind of gullible.
Dumb.
Yeah, I'm kind of dumb.
I wouldn't say gullible as a trait, but we could put like, I don't know, like fear resistance or obliviousness or something. Through any real mean, you're just able to resist being terrified of shit. Sound good?
Yeah, oblivious.
Yeah, so like just pop a D8 fear resistance. That's pretty self-explanatory, right?
Hell yeah, D8 fear resist. How many traits do we pick?
2.
2.
2. God.
Can I? So let's say I wanted to make a like suggest a trait for Clyde McBastardman.
Okay, what you got?
Could he be illiterate?
That doesn't need to be a trait. He can just be illiterate. I will give you that as a freebie.
Perfect. All right, cool, amazing. All right, good. All right, cool.
Can I please be illiterate?
Can I please be illiterate? All right, cool. I'm gonna take occult defenses then as my second one.
Always a good one.
What do you guys think for the site paranormal vision tragedy thing?
Wait, isn't there one that's like
Aura Vision?
Yeah, Aura Vision. That's like perfect. You can see the fields of magic that others can't. When looking at magical people, places, or things, you can see a bright and colorful aura about them. It can be used to track them, tell the nature of magic, see through illusions.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So,
yeah.
and I will just bundle in some occasional visions of the future on there too.
And I will pick for my second one stealth training because I think I envision Bart to be kind of like really noodly, you know, kind of like a worm.
Noodly man, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Just like
tall,
a rubbery
but he's
kinda
skinny.
guy.
Yeah,
Alright.
he could slip in things you wouldn't expect him to.
You know, noodly guys usually have really big cocks. I don't know why.
Yeah, he doesn't though.
Oh,
Important thing about Bart, his cock is
I'm glad we cleared that up. Glad we cleared that up. Glad we
Yeah.
cleared it. Yeah.
He has
Honestly-
big hands, but in the bad way, you know.
Yeah.
Well, as an honorable doctor, I have gone ahead and taken medical training and magecraft, and for my specialization, I'm choosing alchemy.
Okay. Honestly, Adam, I'm surprised you didn't go for vampirism.
You see, I started making Clyde McBastardman before I saw vampirism, and I'm not going to go back now and change the character completely.
Well, what if I told you, because we're starting at level 3, you can actually go back and grab that in here in a moment.
We're starting at level 3?
Yes, so we'll get through all the level 1 creation first, and then we add on top of it.
He's saying your character sucks, Adam. Get it?
I am, but I thought I'd be a little nice to Adam
so
for
rude.
once.
No,
No,
because he's a vampire. You get it?
no, it's fine. I'm not trying to make a good character. I'm trying to make a
Yes.
bad character
And,
on purpose.
Oh,
Really?
we couldn't tell by the pitch about the senile sheriff.
All right, so
I'm done.
everyone
I
got their
think.
traits then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we are leveling up. We're doing this twice. So when your character levels up, you get 3 points to spend. So in these, you can spend your points in one of 3 ways. You can add 1 die to any pool of your choice. You can upgrade 1 trait by 1 dice level. So going from like a D8 to a D10. Or you can buy a new trait altogether. And then whenever you level up, it also increases the amount of dice you can roll per roll.
All right, so can I use one of these points to take one of my 2 D10 tiers and form a D12 tier?
Indeed, you can.
Okay, all right. Understanding where this is going now. Cool. Just building little pyramids of dice.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
Little dice
simple. It's
pyramid.
intuitive. It's amazing. And
it's a great system.
you can buy it now.
By
Right
God,
here.
you've done it, Mikey.
I have done it. And all you have to do is subscribe to the Dead Set Media Patreon.
Finally, an intuitive character creator. I've been searching for years. And I found the light. My search is concluded.
No longer am I rolling 50 different dice on Life Path and Mecton Zeta.
Mecton Zeta.
No longer am I rolling a D10 and discovering I have 9 siblings.
There's got to be a better way.
How many times has this happened to you?
Too many siblings? All of them died? I have 9 dead siblings.
So are we ready to start?
So
Yeah.
everyone spent all 6 of their points for upgrades and whatnot?
All 6.
Wait, 6?
You leveled up twice. You get 3 per level.
Wait, you get 3 per level?
3 per level, yes.
Oh my God. I want those 2. Oh, that was a lot of work.
Yeah, let's take a
Yeah.
nap, guys, and get back together in 3 hours.
Oh, great job, guys.
Yep.
High fives all around.
This is the entire game. There's actually no gameplay. It's just making the characters.
But by God, what a great character.
It was very fun character creation. Like most RPGs I buy and that exist in my Steam library, I create a character in it and then never touch it again. So I'm very satisfied.
You forgot where you screenshot it and put it on Twitter.
Yeah. That's an important step too. Hold on, let me get a screenshot
get
real
your
quick.
phone.
Let me get a screenshot real quick on this. Cool.
Your cowboy turns into a cat boy somehow.
Ah, fuck.
Like, what? How did that happen?
It always happens.
All right.
Oh, darn. Oops.
I mean, is that what you want?
No.
No, Adam's not allowed to indulge.
I'm not allowed to indulge. I'm not allowed
Not
to
this
indulge right
time.
now. Not this time.
Okay. I will say, though, being the founder and inventor of Hellfire Trading Company, this is a game all about indulgence, so it's down there if you want it.
Maybe some other time. Maybe
Just throw him
other
some
time.
cat boys to build his harem while playing.
There may or may not be a cat boy in this adventure, but
Oh man, if only I wasn't an illiterate, incredibly stupid character.
alrighty. But
You're a what now? A cat? What?
I've never heard of a cat boy before, but
I've heard of cats and I've heard of boys, but
never
putting them
together.
together seems like a fairly sinful activity.
You mind if I
Yeah.
pet you, son?
that's just gonna be some sort of horrifying ASMR thing now.
Yep.
Just dumbass cowboy meets cat boy.
I'll get to work on that now. I'll script it up.
Alrighty.
All right, we ready to stress test?
I think
Let's
we're
get
pretty much there.
Let's do it. Intro.
It was a dark and stormy day
Oh my god.
in what Adam? What? Say
Nothing.
it. Say it.
Nothing.
Just say it.
Just go. Just keep
Okay,
going.
no,
It's fine.
You know what? It's a bright and sunny day. The sunshine had returned to the land, and the marshmallow children were singing their songs in the valley.
Inversion is not subversion, my friend.
You chose this, Adam. You chose this, not me. All right.
I do like all these marshmallow children.
They're
Yes, the
tasty.
Yes, the marshmallow children.
Can I eat one?
Yes, you may eat one. They were all then butchered by the local wolf population, who then died of diabetes several decades later. That is when our story begins. It was a dark and stormy day in the valley. The small mining town of Whisper, that had a dark, dark secret, has been besieged by dark, dark forces. You guys aren't there yet. Right now, you have all been summoned to a small cabin in the woods. This is one of the many hideouts that the Hellfire Trading Company has to bring agents together. As you are all, coming towards the outside of the cabin, it is in perfect timing that you all come together near the same time. It's raining. There's a light on in the cabin that seems to be a dimly lit flame, and you can't see a thing beyond the small bits of light creeping out from the windows. What do?
What in tarnation?
I think Clyde McBastardman's gonna do the gentlemanly thing and open the door for everyone.
Alrighty. So, you open the door, and sitting inside this cabin that's actually very well furnished is a man in a black suit. His face is incredibly pale, and his eyes are covered with those round sunglasses that make almost everyone, except for very attractive people, look like a complete douche. You know the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah, the pair
yeah.
that I can pull off.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dallas,
wait.
have you not told him yet?
No, they look good, dude. Come on.
Okay, fine. I'm not.
They look great, dude.
He's also wearing a very stylish bowler hat. He looks at you with a smile much like the Cheshire Cat, and says, welcome, friends, welcome. I'm thankful you were all able to get here in such the short amount of time. As you know, occasionally we have to scramble to get things done, and right now you're the 4 closest people, and I need some jobs done. Well, one job done. One very big job.
We are pretty close.
What's the gig?
Now, I don't believe I was directly involved in the hiring of any of you, but my name is Mr. Hayes, and I'm the current owner and operator of the Hellfire Trading Company.
Now, point of order. Is that Hayes as in Hayes or Haze?
What about Haize or Haise or?
Could it be spelled Heaezye?
I guess it could be.
It actually starts with a C that is silent, but it would be closest to Haze.
Chase, got it.
Hold on, are you saying that your name is an indeterminate spelling?
Yes, it changes every once in a while.
Could you write it for us?
Why, sure. With that, he goes over to a piece of paper with a quill and writes it on the desk and hands it off to you, and it's just a picture of a smiley face.
I'm sorry, I can't read.
That's okay. I assumed as much. Your contract was signed with an X.
You were saying quite a few letters for a man that can't read.
You memorized them. I heard them.
I know the letters. I just don't know how they all fit together and stuff.
With how this is going, you'd think I would have already seen it happen before.
Oh, you might have. Who knows? This has been a weird one, personally. None of us saw it coming. Well, Some of us saw it coming, but we didn't think it would happen because the profits were too good. Anyways, allow me to explain. The small town of Whisper is a mining town that is on the rise. It has a couple decent-sized mines.
I'm the
And-
sheriff. Yeah, I know that town.
Okay, very good.
They're good folk out there. Deep pockets. And they're fond of my laudanum.
Exactly. You know, it has many growing mines, but there's one that we bought the rights to, and it had some very, very valuable materials in it. But we told them not to dig too deep, and they dug too deep. Now there is something that is waking up that we need you to deal with. Also, I guess if you could save the townsfolk and all that stuff.
Well, waking up? Like there's something alive down there in the mines?
Sounds like a big beastie. I'm in.
You're closest with Big Beastie. Are any of you familiar with the works of H.P. Lovecraft?
Who?
I don't much care for his writings or his racism, but yes, I'm aware.
Well, okay. Basically, there's something that has been asleep so long on the earth that the mountains formed over it. And something woke it up. Now, little tiny whispers and manifestations of its will seem to just be cropping up all around the town. I already have 3 agents over there trying to deal with it, but they need backup. And while I'm scrambling to get the big guns to be able to deal with it, I just need you guys to go there and maintain.
Well, that seems easy enough.
What's the pay?
Oh, yeah. What's the pay?
Normally in these situations, it's part of your contract to help at base pay, but for this, I will be paying each of you $1,000 every day.
Whoa, shit.
Let's make it take a while, friends.
What?
And this being in the year of 1917, that's quite a bit of money.
That's a lot, right? Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I don't have my numbers completely figured out, but that seems to be quite a bit. Handsome sum.
Guys, I think we're getting sent on a suicide mission here.
That is incredibly likely, but that's why the pay is so good. I'm not going to lie to you about it. Just know that if you die, I will not be paying any of your next of kin. They cannot know any of this happened. I'm sorry.
Now hold on. If they die, and by they I mean yes, them, and I come back, can I have their cut?
You know what? Sure, I'm okay with that.
All right. Watch yourselves.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure what's being discussed right now. I just know we got to go down a hole and maybe shoot something.
We should probably get some rope.
Yes. First things first, we'll need you to secure the townsfolk, some of the building,
With the rope?
fight
yeah.
off the undead burning corpses of miners that have been crawling out of the ground,
Yeah, that's
and
been a problem.
then
Yep.
then go down the mine shaft.
Yeah.
Nothing a bit of antique corpse elixir won't solve.
I'll leave the townsfolk to me. They know me very well as their sheriff, of course. All right. I'll just, I'll handle that part of it. You guys can just, do the other part,
If you're their sheriff, how come you haven't done anything before?
I was busy with other things. Being a sheriff's a very stress-inducing, tax, lots of paperwork, lots of...
I actually found him on the way in, and he was just wandering in the desert. I think he was following a tumbleweed.
Yeah, who's the mayor of Whisper?
Whisper? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
the town that I said I'm the sheriff.
Yes, exactly. Who's the mayor there?
Mayor?
Mitch? Mayor?
Yes, who's the mayor?
Mayor, yeah.
Oh, like a horse.
Yeah.
Mayor, horse,
No,
mayor.
mayor, as in
As in John?
M-A-Y-O-R.
No,
Who is
like-
the mayor?
His
The-
name's Mayor. His name's Mayor.
With the Y?
Well,
Yeah.
it's woman, so you're already wrong there.
Could it have been Mary?
Well, look, they had an election recently, I think.
Look, I'm going to need you, if you can, get all the townspeople to the mayor's house. They are well aware of our situation. We're working with them over the mining rights. The madam will be more than happy to help you along in your job. Just don't let her drink any of your blood.
Well, surely all I need to do to tempt them into the mayor's household is to offer them a little bit of my imported elixir at half price.
So basically, you're going to have a house party trying to push your product? It could work.
Yes, it'll work. People love my products.
Yeah, this is kind of the hard part, though. When you get to the mayor's house and you get the townsfolk in there,
Yeah.
do not tell the mayor you're going into the mine shaft. The Vampire Council, who runs all the mining in America, is not going to like
Hold
the
on,
fact...
the what? You kind of buried the lead there, friend.
Yeah, what?
Oh, I'm
The
sorry.
Vampire Council?
Yes, we never really tell most new hires this, but allow me to explain. Long, long ago, when America was young, a young vampire called Christopher Columbus sailed over here and kind of founded America.
I remember reading about that.
Yes. Then, after all the vampires were removed from Europe and all other places, they disguised themselves as pilgrims and came and, also founded America. It was a better version of America, and so all those weird Illuminati, suspicions people have, that's actually vampires.
Huh.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why the same people seem to keep having all the money.
All right, slow down. Slow down for me. Question.
Yes.
What's a vampire?
Alrighty. Do you use a bank at all?
What's a bank?
People who drink red stuff that's not alcohol. That
Got
work
it.
for you? Okay.
Perfect.
Good. Anyways, so you guys can do all that. I'll get the rest of the cavalry together. We'll come in on the train tracks on our fancy new battle train, and everything will be fine. Just try not to die and do your jobs. If that's the case, if you're all ready to go, unless there's any other questions you have for me, I have a carriage outside that will take you directly to Whisper.
All right, I'm kind of bored of this, so let's go get to killing things.
Alrighty, perfect. You all see the door that none of you bothered to close outside behind you, and there seems to be a large black carriage. It is pulled forth by 6 black steeds of manes of fire. They're totally not Pokemon.
Oh, these are some healthy steeds you've got here.
Indeed they are. And there seems to be a woman clad in black with no head, just sitting at the reins.
I've heard of a headless horseman, but this is the first headless horse woman I'm seeing.
There's a Doulahan.
That's how you get ahead in life.
Okay, no, Hayes just going to look to McBastard and say, I was like, okay, I just need to understand. You know what a Dullahan is, but you don't know what a vampire is.
What?
God damn it.
The
Okay.
gaps in your knowledge are astounding.
Do you think he's cursed or something?
He might be cursed.
Out of character now. I only took occult defiance as a trait because I'm too stupid for occult stuff to work on him. That's
Fair
what I
enough.
was going to go for, yeah.
Fair enough. Alrighty.
Well, I'm going to climb into the carriage and take a seat.
I'm going to go in to start twirling my guns around, just trying to show
Whoa.
everyone who's boss, all right?
Clyde McBastardman's going to try to get a whole side of the carriage to himself, which isn't hard considering his girthiness. Yeah.
He is very girthy. Okay.
Salazar brought his own cart, so he's just kind of going to try to hitch it to the back of the carriage.
Okay, that's doable. You can do that.
Awesome. It's full of all my reagents.
That's a big cart full of reagents or whatever you said.
Yes, sirree. It sure is.
It's at this time, Miranda, that you get a vision of all 3 of your compatriots burning in horrible fire.
Whoa.
Miranda, are you okay?
Yeah.
You blacked out for a second.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Have you got the vapors?
Oh.
Here, take a little bit of my miracle elixir. And I hand her a little vial.
I don't mess with this stuff.
Really? You're gonna look a gift medicine man in the mouth?
Listen, you wouldn't understand, but I've got to remain sharp.
I get it. Like your name. She's a witty one, this one. You all right there, Clive?
Nope.
So this town of yours, you grew up in there? Are you from there?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Around.
Oh. Me too, actually.
Likewise, a man of many places.
All right, guy, you want to know my theory about the sheriff?
Yes, I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, tell me.
I think that he pissed off a lady friend once upon a time. Maybe she was a demon, maybe something like that. But I think he's got some kind of like idiot spell or like memory erasing.
He could have been
Chance.
kicked in the head by a horse.
Yeah, he might just be stupid. It happens.
I've been kicked a lot.
In the head by a horse?
Lots of horses.
Wow. That's a hardy head you got there, sir. I'd be
Very hardy.
honored
Very hard.
to serve as your second deputy.
Hey, deputy, maybe try to keep him away from these horses. I don't think we
Oh.
want another incident.
It is at this time that the carriage just bolts forward and is moving like a flaming arrow of the apocalypse into the night.
Sheriff, watch out your head.
Oh, that reminds me, for no particular reason at all, if you guys see fire, maybe like
Run into it, I know.
stray away.
Oh,
Oh, no, I was thinking of running into the fire because that's a very intelligent thing to do. Thanks for the unwarranted advice.
To each their own.
Are you telling us to run into the fire because it's like magical and won't burn us? Is that what you're trying to get across to us?
you trying to use reverse psychology on us?
I was saying fire is fire, and it's ow.
There's some flaming horses in front of us. Should we run away from these?
Yeah, thank you for putting this in words I understand, all right?
It's at this time you receive another vision of your friends not burning in fire. It's almost like your advice has worked.
Huh. But I still see it, so it's a tragedy they're still with me.
Exactly, which means future tragedies to come, yes. Anyways, so after a solid maybe 30 minutes of riding like a flaming arrow of the apocalypse, the carriage comes to a quick stop, and you see the small town of Whisper surrounded by mountains and trees on fire. There's
Well, shit.
Wow.
screaming everywhere. The town would normally be illuminated by the beautiful full moon, but right now it's because it's on fire.
So, Miss Sharpe, when you said to run away from the fire, is this kind of what you had in mind?
Unfortunately, I never know what it is until it's already too late to do anything.
So we should run into this one, is what you're saying.
There it is. There it is. Whisper, just how I left it.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and douse myself in my false promise flame retardant tonic and run headfirst into the flames.
There's something about tonic that seems very flammable, sir.
No, surely this stuff is the least flammable substance on Earth. It's almost like water.
It's almost.
Then
And yes,
we're gonna do something fun now. We're gonna learn how to roll.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How we roll.
Yeah.
So currently, you are going to be rolling to make sure your alchemy, aka your tonic, is working well enough.
Yep.
So you're going to assemble a dice pool. Your dice pool in this game is your level plus 3. So you being level 3 have 6 die from that pool, in this case being your spirit, to choose from.
So I can choose up to 6 dice total?
Yes, so you could take 3 d8s, 2 d10s, and a d12, or you could just take 6 d8s.
I think I'm going to take 6 d8s because I want to maximize chance of an exploding dice.
Exactly.
What's exploding dice?
What's exploding dice? Whoa, wow.
It's time to learn about increasingly rigid dice. So, increasingly rigid dice is when you roll the max value of that die. So, if you rolled an 8 on a d8, it explodes. Now, when dice explode, they do it in several different ways. D8s explode into 2 d10s, then d10s explode into 1 d12, and d12s explode into a d20. If a d20 explodes, you just win. Whatever you're trying to do, you've done. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Well, by God, I'll roll those d8s.
You see, sometimes it's best to roll more low dice for higher chance of explosion, even though your total is lower.
And wouldn't you believe it, I rolled an 8.
That means it exploded. Explode.
It exploded into a d10.
Into 2 d10s.
Into 2 d10s. And I got, so 2 highest dice is what I select, right?
Yes.
Yep, so in that case, I get 2 8s, because 1 8 exploded, and then as a result, I rolled an 8 on one of my 2 d10s.
Alrighty, with a 16, you're able to concoct a fireproof tonic.
Wonderful! Watch this, everyone! And I go ahead and just pour it all over myself, and just start running through the fire.
For the time being, at least, your skin is fireproof.
I kind of thought he was full of shit.
But are your pants?
Oh, God!
No, your pants are good. If they're doused in tonic, they're fine.
Everything's doused in tonic.
Very
Even your hair?
Yes, I poured it directly onto my head.
Oh, cool.
You know, I did notice that his hair looked really nice. Very
It does
shiny.
look fantastic.
It has a little swoop at the top like Jimmy Neutron.
Well, it's because of my weasel juice shampoo, made with only the finest freshly squeezed weasels.
God damn it, squeezed weasels, really? Alrighty.
The time before ethics.
Freshly squozen.
Let's close it.
So you're fireproof and you're standing in fire and nothing's happening for now.
All right.
What's everyone else doing right now?
I'm clapping.
Nah,
This is really cool.
Wow, what a show!
very impressed.
Mr. Magic Tonic Boy Man person.
I'll concoct a couple of more for my compatriots.
Can I have one too?
Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and just pour more on them if possible.
That's fine. I will make you roll for that.
How much is this stuff?
Well, for you, as one of my compatriots, I'll let you have this sample for free, but any additional bottle is gonna be $20 per.
Oh,
I'll take one additional bottle, please.
Excellent. I'll be taking your money.
Yeah, here you go. I hand him a 12.
Transaction complete. What the fuck is this? Are you trying to shortchange me, you son of a bitch?
It's all I got.
In this alternate reality, there are $12 bills.
I'll only give you, 6/10 of a bottle.
Oh, thank you.
And I just drink the rest.
Oh,
Your organs are now fireproof.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So everyone is doused in fireproof liquid.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna start walking through the town, see if I find anything to shoot.
So as you're walking through the town, you hear the faint cries of help from survivors from several burning buildings, and pulling its way up out of the ground, struggling as if it's digging its way out of a shallow grave, is a human body wearing what looks to be mining gear, a respirator, a mining helmet with a broken light, overalls, and is charred halfway. Like, this is... Some of its skin looks normal, some of it is just black as the night.
I'm gonna rush over and help the man who is in clearly need of aid.
You rush over?
He wouldn't have needed any aid had he had some of my tonic, I'm just saying. These look to be burn wounds.
He, as you approach this man, you see that his eyes in this soot-filled mask of his are completely black, like darkness. And he starts grabbing at you, still trying to pull himself out of the ground. His voice in a strange tone saying, "As above, so below. So below must be above." And is just seeming to try his damnedest to take hold of Sharpe McBastardman.
That's not a, not time for poetry now, man. Just hold on, let me get you out of here. I'm gonna pull him the remainder of the way up.
Okay,
Sheriff?
please roll body.
How much do I roll on body?
So,
I used
like
to
I
level
said,
3.
so you're level 3, so plus 3, 6 dice total.
6
So-
dice total.
So you choose any 6 die from your pool.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna say 4 of my d10s and 2 of my d8s.
Or D10s.
Alrighty.
Good lord, that man is strong.
And am I just adding it all up?
So what you're going to do is you are going to roll all of them and take the 2 highest.
2 high.
Now, this one here is just if it explodes, those do not count towards that, and you just still take the 2 highest. So keep going if any explode.
Okay, one of the 8s explodes. That's 2 d10s, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 8 and a 9 are the highest.
8 and a 9 are highest. You're able to pull this man out of the ground. He doesn't have any pants. And by that, I mean he also doesn't have any legs. He is just like exposed bone from the waist down and like,
More
sinews
like
and all that
exposed boner.
shit. He doesn't have a penis anymore. No.
Damn it. Fuck.
Magic Man, you got
Joke.
something to fix this?
And this thing is trying its damnness to pull at you and burn your skin, but you seem to be flame resistant right now.
Try as I might, I don't think I have any flesh restoratives quite capable of restoring this man's legs. Think we might need to simply cut our losses.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Sorry, sir. You're already dead. Good as dead. I'm just gonna put you right back where I took you. That's what I learned from my mother. I'm just gonna stick him back in the ground.
Just
Upside down.
The ground is seemingly like closed up in a belch of flame, so he's kind of stuck there right now.
Oh, I'm gonna look for a shovel.
I'm sorry, bro, but you gotta just accept your fate. You're gonna die.
You're all going to die, and you'll all come down with the rest of us. It will awaken.
I'm just gonna shoot him in the head.
Okay.
him up.
In this case, roll roll for shooting shit. It's gonna be awesome.
Is that a body thing?
So shooting his body, yes.
That's what I
And-
hoped.
And on top of that, after you have your pool, because you have firearm expertise, you get to add your trait die to it. So that gets added after you've made your pool, so you can have more than 6.
I was gonna do 3 d8s, a d12, and 2 d10s.
Perfect. Roll away.
Okay, I got a 6 and an 8.
6 and an 8. Alrighty, well, this thing is being held by the very, very large and girthy Sheriff McBastardman. So you're able to just blow this thing's head off pretty easy. It's just go slam.
Oh, Lord. Wow.
Ash and guts is everywhere.
It was a mercy killing.
It's a lot faster that way.
Sheriff McBastardman, your face is now covered in blood.
Oh,
Coagulated blood, so it's really gooey.
Those mining helmets don't seem to be doing quite a lot against bullets.
it's all over me. Oh,
It's all in your face. Even in the mustache.
I'm gonna need a shower after this, or maybe now. Is there a horse trough somewhere?
There is a horse trough directly behind you.
I'm gonna dunk my head in that.
Alrighty. You dunk your head in it. And you see something in this horse trough that's full of filthy water.
Ew.
Someone has a bottle of whiskey that's weighted down. Just like from that one movie.
Yeah, McBastardman's gonna take it.
Alrighty. You would know that as Sheriff McBastardman of Whisper, apparently, this is a dry town. There shouldn't be any alcohol here.
Oh, there shouldn't be any alcohol here. Then I should probably leave.
I'm gonna confiscate this. This is not appropriate for this. Was this Whisper? It's not appropriate for the township of Whisper. So I'm gonna.
They're feeding the horses whiskey. That's beer for the horses. Whiskey's for the men.
Whiskey ain't for the men in this town, boy.
It's at this moment you hear a faint voice saying, "Help me, help me," from one of the houses that's out in the distance. This one has 3 more of those figures standing in front of it, burning the house, seemingly breathing flame from their gas masks.
Well, that's a little unsettling.
Do you wish to run over and confront them?
Yes, I want to run to the fire.
Well, they're in front of the fire, like it.
Yeah,
the burning
I want to
house.
run to the burning house.
Okay, so you're just gonna try to run past them.
No, I'm gonna run to them burning the house. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay, good.
The flaming breath guys.
So, time for combat. So, in this case, we're going to be rolling some initiative. So, roll d20.
Roll a d20. All right.
Roll
12.
D20.
19.
3.
Ah, the majestic 3.
Dallas.
12.
12. Cat.
10.
And the monster man got a 1. So,
What the
Oh
fuck?
my goodness.
What idiots?
so combat has been initiated. They all look at you, and it's time to start murdering things. Sheriff McBastardman, you're up first. I assume you didn't read the combat rules and would like me to explain them?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Combat will be broken up into everybody having 2 actions. You can use an action to, move up to 3 meters. This can be to any method available to you. Running, flying, scooting, wall running, parkour, French parkour, German parkour, flying in reverse, and anything you could really think of that would be believable. You can make an attack on an applicable target through any means available to you. So this would be guns, punching, what have you. You can only attack once per turn. You can interact with an object, person, or environment, which is pretty fucking explanatory. I don't think I have to explain that one. You can take a defensive stat for incoming attacks. So when you are attacked next, you get +5 to your roll to avoid damage. You can take this twice, but pretty much all these you can take twice except for attacking. Or you can take a counter stance. When the next attack is made on your operator, you can basically attack in response instead of defending at all. And if you roll higher than their attack, you get to hurt them instead. If you roll lower, you take a lot of damage.
I see. All right.
Ah, mechanic of risk and reward. Sorry, why am I doing a terrible voice? Risk and reward. That makes sense.
So McBastardman is going to spy the nearest miner shooting flame out of mouth. Within running distance, can I make it there?
You could use an action to move and an action to hit if you want.
Okay, then that is exactly what he's going to do. He's going to beeline it, and I guess I'll describe it as sauntering. He's going to saunter his wide gate over there, and then bash the fucker in the head with a whiskey bottle.
Okay.
Nice.
So in this case, you're going to roll your body. Do you have any other abilities that could, traits or anything that could be applicable here?
All right, Adam, do a body roll.
I'm gonna do a body roll. I see. I don't think
Make
Iron
it
Man's
sexy.
applicable here. That's only when I take damage. So
yes, that
I
is when you
think.
take damage.
So I think I'm good with just my normal 6 die. I'm gonna do the same roll that I did last time, which is my 4 of my d10s and 2 of those d8s, and rolling them. And no exploders, and the highest is gonna be a 9 and a 4. Quite a distance there.
Okay, so you got a 13. Now the the subterranean demon spawn that you've struck with this bottle only rolled a 9. So in this case, he takes the difference between the rolls plus twice your level.
Okay, so my level's 3.
Yep, do the math. I want to hear it.
6.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Anyways, the whiskey does not seem to faze him, but the bottle itself does, and he just gets cracked right in the skull and lets out a horrifying hell screech in anger. Okay. Anything else you'd like to make note of before your turn is over?
That noise disquiets the soul.
It's a violation of the noise ordinance.
This is a mining town. There is no noise ordinance, but I guess there is now.
The sheriff said so.
Well, Dallas, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna get into a fisticuffed stance. Oh shit! These guys mean business, and I'm going to punch one in the face.
Alrighty. So you move over and you punch. Go.
I will do 4 d8s and 2 d10s.
Alrighty. I like the idea of rough and tumble sheriff and deputy getting in there and fighting Hellspawn.
I got a 7 and a 6.
13. Let's see. This one, were you attacking the same one or a different one?
Different one. One I was closest to.
Cool. Alrighty. So from there, you attack, and they got a 15. They take no damage from your fists.
Oh shit! Sheriff! Sheriff! They're impervious to my fist.
Just hit him again.
I'll try to hit him again.
Well, you used both your actions, so
You're done.
wait till your next turn. Cat.
That's what I'm doing my next turn.
All right.
That's okay. I meant on your next turn. I
Such is the rules of combat. Yes. So, Cat, you're up.
All right. I have decided that I'm gonna pull out my pistols and I'm gonna shoot, and then I'm also gonna take a counter stance.
Okay. So shoot first, then counter stance. Let's go. Are you going to shoot either the ones that they've attacked or just the third and final one?
I'll just shoot the final one. I don't want to get in between their stuff.
Alrighty. Avoiding friendly fire. Good. Good.
Okay, I got a 10 and an 8.
Okay. They rolled a 2. You get what we call critical damage. So whenever your damage is above their roll to a certain extent, in this case, it's 10 or higher than the defenders. They take double the normal damage.
Whoa!
So in this case, they would take, your level times 2 plus the difference in the roll. Just double that, and there we go. And you blow this thing's head clean off.
Remind me never to get in a gunfight with this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Like, ever.
Yes, remind me not to. That's what I'm saying.
Is at this moment, you see a vision of a young woman drinking in what looks to be some sort of futuristic bar. And a large man comes up to her and says, "Hey, we have these 2 new recruits called Co-Pilot and Mad Gun." Oh, fuck. And vision goes.
That's weird.
Future tragedies. Really far future tragedies.
Yeah, it's not even AD anymore.
Exactly. Hey, you never specified they had to be like in the next 5 minutes, so I'm gonna milk this. Anyway, Elk, you're up. What do?
All right. Salazar is going to reach inside his potions bag, kind of pour some liquids into a jar, grab the jar and shake it up, and turn it into an acid bomb, and then just overhead chuck it at the one that Bart is fighting.
Oh, all right.
Acid bomb. I hear that. I hear him shout acid bomb. I'm like, what was that?
So you don't have any acid bombs ready, so I'm gonna need you to use one interact object action to make that acid bomb.
Cool. All right. And then will I roll my alchemy for that?
Yes.
Okay. So that's going to be, I'm going to do 6 d8s plus my Magecraft alchemy die, which is a d10.
Very good.
Oh, my 10 exploded.
Very good. D12.
Okay, so
Roll.
yeah. Wow. Okay, so I got a 10 and a 9.
10 and a 9. You are very easily able to make this acid bomb. It's very acidy. It's practically like vibrating in the bottle.
Yeah, it's green, it's glowing. The jar is kind of like letting out steam. It's ready to go.
Yes, it is. So roll body to throw it over there.
Now this is not my strong suit. Yeah, I don't even have 6 dice, so
In
that's
this
just
case,
gonna
you'll
be
roll what you got.
Yep, 4 d8s and a d10.
Unless you can come up with any other way to deliver it over there.
Did I hear him say he's not good at throwing the acid bomb?
Yeah, I got a 6 and a 4.
6 and a
So
4.
10 total.
Okay, well, that will be enough to get it over there.
Whew,
I'm
okay.
counting this is kind of like a area of effect thing.
Take this, you sons of bitches.
The bottle smashes just behind the 2 hellspawn, and the acid sprays into their back, and their mining gear is starting to melt away as it falls off of their form, leaving them standing there, naked and charred. It doesn't really seem to do much to them themselves, though. They are, already burnt away by hellfire.
Yes, but at least they've lost their armor. Maybe those fisticuffs can do something now, Bart.
Quite possibly. And with that, I'm going to give everyone who attacks them with, a bonus of an extra D8.
Wow.
See, as the storyteller, I'm allowed to give bonuses whenever I like.
Wow.
Good role-playing will get you more and more than you realize.
Where's that written? I don't see
Yeah,
that.
is that actually in the rules?
The Game Master can choose to award bonus die to attackers or defenders for pending story factors. This can
Wow.
include things like using silver bullets on a werewolf or exploiting a weak spot on an enemy. Fuck Dallas. Wow, that last part was weird.
That was weird. That's a good rule. Who would have thought?
Alrighty. Well, yes, I just have 2 questions, though. 1, Sheriff, when did you learn to read? And 2, yes, I'm surprised you read this, Adam, but okay, I'm proud of you. I truly am. I take back all those mean things I said about you.
Adam could read rules. Not so much write them, but he could read.
God damn it. See, I knew I was going in to not make that joke tonight. I was like, I could, but I won't. And then
Oh, God. I can't take this. I'm still recovering from my sickness. You can't hit me this hard.
Alrighty. One of these monster men is going to attack our lovable sheriff, and he's swinging wildly. Now he doesn't have his hefty mining gloves, that just doing it with his stumpy melted firearms, and not like gun firearm, but like arms that are on fire. And in this case, you're going to roll body to try to not take damage.
All right, I'm going to roll just 68 this time then.
And then you also have your Iron Man ability, don't you?
I do, so that would be 78 then.
Perfect.
Yes? Oh,
Yep.
actually, no, I upgraded one to a D10.
There you go. You
That'd
see,
be a
you're
D10.
getting it already.
That D10 was a 1, so that's useless. It's going to be 6 and a 5, 11.
He got an 11 as well. So in case of a tie, we should be good here. So no damage is taken.
Awesome. McBastardman takes the hits on his McBastard face, and yeah.
My rule of thumb is always that when it comes to not taking damage, you can count that as a dodge or just tanking it, or however you feel fits the narrative better.
I like the visual of McBastardman just standing there and taking the hits and just kind of one eye blinking and then the other one blinking shortly after, kind of out of sync.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
What the hell?
Alrighty. Well, the one that was ignoring our deputy's rather ineffectual punches looks to our sharpshooter in the back who blew its friend's head off. It retches its head back, makes a sound like that of like a hawking for a loogie, and then breathes a bolt of fire at you. Now you took a counter stance, so you get your chance to shoot now.
Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
Yep, so you'll roll again. But the catch is, if you roll lower, your defense counts as 0, and you take critical damage. So they got a 10.
Okay, I got a 10 and a 7.
Hell yeah.
So 17, you win. Perfect. So their attack is nullified, and then, they take the difference, just twice your level as damage. This one is still up, but good, like one of its arms has just been blown clean off as you sidestep its bolt of fire and take your own shot.
Elegantly done.
Boom.
Adam, you're up.
Clyde McBastardman's gonna take the remnants of the broken whiskey bottle, which is probably just the neck,
Yep.
and just stab the zombie in the face.
Okay, go for it.
And I'm gonna do the 68 this time. Sadly, no good explosions. 6 and 5, 11 again.
11. This thing rolled a 13. You are unable to harm it. The neck of the bottle is just too blunt right now to do anything.
Ah, shit. You guys got anything I can sharpen this with? Can you wait just a moment? I'll be right back with you.
All right, I mean, you have another action, so what you want to do?
I'm
Sharp.
gonna stab him in the face again.
You can only take one attack per turn.
Oh, yeah. No. Interact with object. I am going to attempt to sharpen it using my pocket knife.
You have a knife. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm just gonna let you have this one. You are able to break off a couple shards and make this a sharp bottleneck.
Oh, man, thank God I got this sharp knife to make this bottleneck sharper and puts knife away.
All right. Dallas, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to turn to the zombie that just turned toward Madison. What's her name? Yeah, Madison.
Miranda.
Miranda. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to be like, hey, don't turn away from me, damn it. And I'm going to do the thing where you take their shoulder and, make them face me and then punch them in the face again.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Okie doke. Here we go. I'm going to do the same roll. 4d8, 2d10. Please be better. Okay, I got an exploder.
Okay. Increasingly rigid die. Okay.
9 and an 8. 17.
Okay.
Is that right?
They got a 6, so critical damage.
Yeah.
This one that had taken no damage prior, you're able to just get right perfectly and snap its neck.
One hell of a hit, deputy. Nicely done.
A very palpable
Thank
hit.
you. I didn't think my hands were capable. Really, I didn't. In fact, it kind of hurt now.
That's my deputy. Yep.
Been the deputy of Whisper the whole time, has he?
Yep.
I've been here for a pretty long time now.
All right. Anyways, that is you got one more action. What you want to do?
I'll take a defensive stance against something. I don't know.
Okay.
Anything that's around me, I'll just turn towards it and put my hands up.
You ready yourself for incoming danger. Okay, Kat, you're up.
So the thing that I shot is still hanging on with one arm,
Yep.
looking real dead.
Yes, it is.
I'd like to finish what I started, and I'd like to shoot upon him, and I'd like to move towards the voice that we heard in the building.
Okay, firing and moving. Cool.
All right.
Move and fire.
3 D8s and a D12. Oh, got an exploding boy. That's cool. So what happens when it explodes? That's just it, right?
It becomes a D20.
Oh my goodness
Oh
gracious.
my god. D20 is a guaranteed hit.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's guaranteed dead pretty much at that point.
All right, so just got a 1. So a 8 plus a 7, that's a 15, sir.
And you have laid it down to rest. Or sent it to hell. Who knows? It's kind of confusing with these things.
It don't matter as long as I get paid.
Its other arm is blown off, and it crumples onto the ground in a very Yamcha-esque heap, and you rush towards the flames. You are right at the mouth of the building.
Hey!
So there's one left, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you guys seem to have a handle on this, Salazar says, and he rushes into the building, yelling for the person who's there. Hello, do you need any protection from the flames? Because I can sell it to you.
All right. So, as you and Miranda stand, before the flames in this house, up towards the top of the steps, you see a small figure. It seems to be a young girl with long dark hair and a soot-covered face, and she looks to just be absolutely terrified.
Hey, you there! Do you have any money?
She just kind of is just not responding at all. She's just, what the fuck is this guy asking?
I guess I'll save you anyway. And I'm just gonna kind of huck a fire retardant potion at her.
Final Fantasy Tactics style.
Just eat it
take
up the
this.
stairs and hope it splashes on her.
Hits her in the head, gets covered in glass.
Yeah, exactly.
Little cupcake. What's going on?
Oh, wait. Can we do a combo move where I throw it up to the top of the stairs and Kat shoots it out of the air and douse the flames around her?
I'm going to allow this.
Yes.
That would be sick. All right.
You're throwing it, roll body. You know what, Kat, I'm just going to let you have this one because you've kind of been shooting everything like crazy. So,
I got a 7 and a 4, 11.
You're able to throw this above the girl, and Kat, you fire your gun, and it just explodes over, and the girl is rained upon by a fire retardant elixir and broken glass.
Don't worry about the glass. I can bandage you up when you're down here.
Shake your head off real good. You can walk through the fire now, though.
The girl looks about, and she just kind of slowly walks towards you, inching to the flames, and then eventually just walks through and runs to the two of you, just standing like right in front of you, looking terrified, because someone just shot a fucking bottle of unknown liquid over her head in her burning house.
See, that's not so bad. Now, where do you keep your money? Surely your parents or something have a safe or a vault, yes?
She does not respond.
Girl, where are your parents?
She's a tough one.
She just kind of points to the burning thing standing in front of our lovable sheriff and just kind of looks like she's about to cry.
Oh.
Well, that kind of puts a damper on things, doesn't it?
Give me a second. I'm just gonna stab this one in the face repeatedly with my now sharpened bottleneck.
Well, it's the undead miner's turn, and he's gonna swing at you once more.
Bitch.
You know what? Have an extra D8.
So 6 plus the 1d10 from the fucking Iron Man plus a free d8 from calling him a bitch. Oh, the d10 exploded.
Yay. Look at all those explosions.
That's a 10 and a 10. That's 20.
Very good. You
Wow.
tank his 5 like it's nothing. Still just sharpening that bottle. It's all well. So from there, it's now the sheriff's turn. What do?
The sheriff will take the now sharpened bottle, and he's gonna roll his 2 d12s and 4 of the d10s.
And since you sharpened the bottle, I'll give you an extra d8.
Extra d8. All right. 12 exploded. I get a 20. Fuck yeah.
Very good.
It's gonna be a 13 and a 9.
3. So you just plunged the bottle through this thing's skull. It really didn't do anything. Like you just punched its like head clean in half.
All right, I did it. Got a lot of brains all over the place though. Gonna need to use the young Mrs. Sink.
Yeah, Salazar is just gonna while this is happening, cover the girl's eyes.
Kind of stuck to my hand. I can't really get it off now. This is annoying. Hey, Debbie, can you get your boot? Can you get your boot and scrape this thing off, man?
My boot.
Yeah, just use it's stuck on
How
my
about
hand.
a sock?
No,
what about my
It
sock?
just stuck on my hand. Just put your foot on the head and
I'll pull out my handkerchief and I'll touch the guy's head.
Can't you just wash your hands?
What?
It's stuck on my hand.
I'm gonna start pulling the head off with
Okay.
my handkerchief.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So you begin yanking on the sheriff's head, and nothing happens.
Does that work, Sheriff, for you?
You'll have to.
Is that a yes?
You'll have to pull harder.
Stop it. I got my hand free. It's fine.
No.
Oh, ew. It's covered in brains and stuff.
I'm gonna use Use the young Mrs. Sink.
Here, allow me. I'm gonna open the door for him.
Well, none of these houses have plumbing, so there is no sink.
Gonna just wipe it on a curtain.
Yeah, there are some flaming curtains, so I don't think she'll mind.
I'm flame retardant, so it's fine.
It's all good.
So, you two have finished up out there with the undead removal. Meanwhile, our traveling gunwoman and our snake oil salesman stand there with a flame retardant child, and standing right up next to him.
Don't sell snake oil.
Absolutely, it's fucking snake oil, and you know it. You
I
described
sell
your character.
perfectly functional cures, and you know it.
No, you can't argue with God.
I do have snake oil, but I resent the term.
So far, everything that he's created has worked perfectly, so I don't know if we can call it snake oil.
We can.
Do you have any serpent cream I can buy?
Little girl,
Yes, she looks up at Miranda.
where are the people? Do you at least know where other people, not like your parents, are?
Not your double dead parents.
Yeah, not the dead ones out there, little girl. Alive people.
Like you.
Like you.
Her eyes are wide in terror, and she just says, "They're all going to the church or to the mayor's house."
The mayor's
Okay.
house.
Oh,
I heard something
Excellent.
about
That's what
this.
we were told to bring them. This is perfect.
Now, convenient. Now we just need to head off the ones at the church and tell them to go to the mayor's house instead, and everything's done.
Got our $1,000 a day in the bag.
It's only the first day.
Well, I think some also went to the school.
No, they didn't do that.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, unless you
Wouldn't
think
the church and the school probably be the same thing here?
But both of them are very large buildings in this, by comparison to everyone else's stuff in this town, but...
Well, la-di-da. This little mining town has both a church and a school. What's next? Some form of luxury?
oh, I'm very proud of our little town,
we worked hard to make it what it is today, Sheriff.
Yep, we did.
Okay, little girl, you go to the school and tell them to go to the mayor's house.
Tell them the sheriff sent you.
But
Go on, off you go.
she looks to you and looks back to Miranda and then to our deputy, and you just but the sheriff was killed. You're not the sheriff.
Wait, I was gonna ask.
I'm the sheriff. Look,
I'm his deputy.
I got the bash.
But the sheriff.
This little girl is hysterical.
She just kind of looks confused and like she's about to cry.
You want us to take you to the church?
Wait, I thought we were going to the mayor's house.
I thought we were going to save the people from the church.
Well,
Let's go to the mayor's house. You're right.
maybe we can swing by the church on the way there and convince the pious people there to attend us at the mayor's house instead.
That's a coincidence. The church is on the way to the mayor's house.
Oh, she just okay. This young girl has just no. She just watched you decapitate her dad. So, yeah, an undead version of her dad that was burning down the house with her inside it, screaming about old ones awakening and so above and below and certain levels of hell. So this has just been rather traumatizing.
Here, little girl, why don't you take some of this? And I'm gonna hand her a flask of just like straight liquid opium.
She drinks deep.
Oh, perfect. That'll make you feel quite a bit better.
Is she still gonna be able to find?
Yeah, she just drops unconscious. Just.
Well, this is kind of a mess of my own making, so I'll just go ahead and sling her over my shoulder here, and we'll just bring her to the mayor's house.
That's that medium.